Girls, listen to me when I say you are the equivalent of whoever you are sleeping with. Spiritually, especially, you are the grade of whoever you are sleeping with. So if you're wondering why your life look a hot mess or you're not progressing in certain areas, but you sleeping with trash, a terrible individual who's not even a good human being, there's your answer.
Every person that you let inside you or you pour yourself into, you're absorbing their thoughts, their pain, their karma, their demons, their ancestors, all of it. Sex is not just a body thing. It's an energetic ritual, whether you realize it or not.
You got to be careful who you lay down with, because when you mix in spirits, that's what you do. You know, when you're having sex with people, you're bonding within that. That's when people break up, and they might break up with somebody, but that person could still have a hold on them. Because they can tell them something, you get that phone call and that heart and the stuff like, because they're connected in a soul tie. You might break up with somebody, but there can be soul ties. And you don't know what they're connected to as well.
Every time y'all hook up with trash, an angel dies. One of the biggest rules for us that we live by is that we do not believe in hookup culture. We do not partake in that culture.
Do you guys know that when you have intercourse with someone who is like an alcoholic or something like that, that could actually affect you and make you interested in drinking a lot? And you're like, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
But what's so stupid? You guys are swapping bodily fluids and you think there's no such exchange of some sort?
I could tell you a story about a girl we knew who slept with a guy who had insomnia. And after sleeping with him, she had insomnia for months.
And she was perfectly fine.
Yeah. I remember this girl said she started hooking up with this guy who had mental illnesses, like a lot of different mental illnesses.
Like depression.
Yeah. And then she said she started going through depression. She couldn't eat. She couldn't sleep. And this never happened before until she started hooking up with this guy. Let's think, what could be the problem? So let's get real about sex, huh? It is a spiritual exchange. It is.
It's just a fact.
That is a fact. Some people would like to negate this fact because it means that they have to think deeper and take accountability and responsibility for their actions.
You're just a whore. Like, you're just a whore. You just want to be a whore and just throw your body out there. But it's like, be a whore with responsibility, with accountability, like she said. Be aware of the consequences.
At least. Because it doesn't make sense that you're just going to go and throw yourself at absolutely anything and anyone. Like,
be stingy with your cootie cat.
Again, we said this is our way. This is what we believe in, and these are our values. You do not have to agree with them. But if you were interested in the Remy way, we're going to break this down for you right now. Okay? Number one, when you are sleeping with a stranger, you don't know his background. So he could have, I don't know, bipolar disorder. I don't know. He could have severe depression. I don't know. He could have a issue with anger. You're thinking, what does that have to do with me? I'm just getting my nut off. That's what you're thinking. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. It's fun for the moment, but there's long-term effects that you are not thinking about. And that tells me that you are not thinking about your body and you're not thinking about yourself. And how can you care about yourself if you're not thinking about things that could affect you?
Yeah, you're looking for temporary highs, and that brings nothing but trouble into your life. I really think that, like, a true iconic hottie, a person who loves themselves, are going to be choosing people who show them who they are by how they treat them. Like, how is this person presenting himself in my life? How are they taking care of me? Do they care about me? Also, y'all be having sex with people who not only have these issues, but they don't even take care of you. They don't even do anything
because they didn't care. It's hookup culture. That's the thing, though.
But that's the problem. Like, I just feel like it's time to be a little bit more diligent about hooking up with who. The person needs to at least show up to some extent for you.
And I also think you guys need to know people's character before you're hooking up with them.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
a couple of dates.
Action is character to me. That's what I'm trying to say. action is more than just looks. You need to see, what is this person about?
And you can't figure out what they're about in 3 dates. I hate to break this to you, because you guys have a 3-date rule, and then you want to know what that dick look like. Okay. And now, guess what? Now you have no idea why your gums hurt, because this man has gingivitis.
Sorry. No. You know what I mean?
Like, are you thinking about all of these things?
That's truly disturbing. Just thinking about it. Every time you give your body away to just any person, you're telling yourself you don't value yourself. You don't value anything about your spiritual health, your sexual health, anything.
And spiritual health is something that is not talked about enough, and it seems to get a visceral reaction. Like I said, there's already to the warriors that are about to enter the comment section to tell us that that's not true, and this is like, I don't know, anti-feminism, all types of bullshit. You're about to come in the comments and tell me. You don't understand. You're probably like, why doesn't the guy get like a fucked up reaction? Because women are better. Like, I don't know.
And at the end of the day, soul ties is still a thing for the males too. Like,
yeah,
they can have a soul tie with you as well.
Yeah, they get tied to you. And when we say soul tie, we're not talking about the exchange of traits. We're talking about the fact that you get tied to this person like as if you've been microchipped to constantly go back to them. Yeah. That's why people in toxic relationships stay together, just because the sex is good.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Having sex with people without fully knowing what you're getting into with them causes you to be in 6 cycles for a long time. Like she mentioned, literally people will be in long-term relationships. Literally, we have a roommate telling us that he was with this woman for over 10 years.
10?
With no ring, which is insane.
He said, I didn't want to marry that bitch.
Oh.
That's what he
straight up said that. And he said he only stayed around because of the pussy dope. That's what he called her.
Yeah, the pussy dope. Do you hear me? He said it was so good, so he stayed around. And that's just to let you know also that a man will do that. So it's up to you to be stingy with your goddamn cootie cat, because now he's out here playing in your face for 10 years. And what was it worth it? Really? To get your nut off? Okay, get a vibrator.
Just like have self-respect. You guys always are constantly telling me, oh, I want someone to hold. I think that's pathetic. You didn't come into this world holding someone.
Or someone holding you.
You came in here on your own. Hold your fucking self. I really am over the whole, I just want someone to be, like, a lot of y'all really get into these situations because you didn't want to be alone. And you actually are trying to tell me you're coping with the idea of being alive. That's the true underlying tone that you are saying. When you say, I didn't want to be alone, or I hate being alone, that means you haven't accepted your own life. Like, literally coming out of your mom's vagina, being here has been really confusing for you, and you don't want to face that. That's what that is.
Yeah, so you try to mask it with like, oh, I'm so free, sexual freedom, like, I can do what I want.
Get close with all these people, temporary closeness, temporary intimacy, so I can never focus on the issues that I'm dealing with myself.
Right,
and
clock
that's
that.
All that you guys do. And if you want to be a bad bitch and to be the best type of person and woman, and just even like if a man's listening to this, best person, it's time to really decide to cut all this bullshit and be real with yourself and focus on things that you are lacking than looking for temporary highs with random bodies who are adding more trash into your life.
Stop being confused that shit is not going well in your life when you literally put men who are not doing well in their own lives inside of you.
Yeah.
Please.
On pedestals.
You put them on pedestals, but then you put them inside of you. This guy has no job. This guy's like living in his car, going from here to there, or he has literally a life of chaos that you're aware of. But because the sex is good, you don't care. And then here comes chaos in your life. And you think that has nothing to do with him? I've got news for you.
And then now you're a single mom. Like, that's all y'all be like, oh, well, yeah, like, yeah, we hooked up and like it was good and then we broke up. I realize a lot of these stupid stories, I'm sorry, when I hear y'all stories, like literally this could have been avoided. You just only cared about the flesh rather than nurturing your inner soul. Mm-hmm. And here you are today. And I just feel like a lot of this can be prevented. I'm speaking to the girlies who are very young, who don't have an older sister. I'm begging you, please ignore the music that you hear, all that stuff glorifying hooking up with whoever, and stay true to yourself and focus on being the best version of yourself and making sure people step up action-based and showing you that they care about you and
consistently
are
too.
Consistent long term before you even think about giving your body to other people, because your body is precious. Let's start with believing our bodies are precious.
Yes.
And our souls are divine. Like, we didn't come from thin air. A divine being created us. And that alone should make you really care about who's around you. And that's it.
But like we said, that's just the Remy way. When it comes to sex, it is something that is important, and it's something that you should take seriously. In my opinion, it's something that you should see as sacred because you are sacred. People say sex is just sex, but are you just you? What the hell? Great that sex is just sex, but I'm me. I'm everything. So you think you can just have access? That is like my brain. I can't even wrap my brain around that.
No one has access to me, and that's why I'm thriving, looking amazing.
Exactly.
Period.
You would have to jump through so many hoops to get to me, like backflip through these hoops. And I want every girl out there to feel that way. But a lot of you think you don't even have the right. A lot of you think you have to be sex forward. A lot of you don't even want to be. You think that's literally all you got, and that's how you get your partners. You're fucking up you're already messing up if that's how you're approaching your dating life.
Sex will ruin your life. Don't do it.
It will ruin your life.
Value yourself first. Sex is something that is a fun thing that you can do with someone that truly cares about you, but it's also something that is a quick dopamine hit. It really is. It is a quick dopamine hit, and it's a drug.
Just remember, you are the equivalent of who you sleep with. So know that when you're sleeping with that person, and understand that. And if you can accept everything that comes with that,
then go at it.
Then go at it, baby girl.
Yeah, and y'all be looking a hot mess. Go on TikTok. They show y'all the men that y'all dealt with made you look ugly because you're exchanging your soul with him.
And he's dirty.
And he's trash. That's why you guys look like trash in all those videos.
Clock it.
Those are great prime examples if you want to know. Go clap them cheeks. Do what you want to do.
Literally.
But just be more mindful of who you're dealing with and when you do it. Like, just be mindful. That's what I'm saying.
But that's just the Remy way. What do we know?
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Let us know what you guys think. Have you ever gotten traits from a guy that you slept with and been traumatized? Please drop your stories because people think we lying out here. Anyways, we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
Anybody you've ever laid down with, I want you to say, take my spirit out of them. Say their name and then take their spirit out of you and say that. And so if anybody's listening, they need to really do that. Because the thing about it is that you take all that to different relationships, and you take that wherever you go. You have a homie, and you see the difference within them. It could be the spiritual connection that they have with someone. Right.